Hello, and welcome to Smooth Jerk Tunes with King POSH. Today, we're actually going to test drive this car, and then I'll show the tune. It's a fun little 1979 Triumph TR7 Roadster. So let's have a look at this thing. Now you get this car by completing the Super 7. All you have to do is reach Tier 7 in the Horizon Super 7 to get this car, or you can go to the auction house and spend like $1.7 million that I did, because I didn't do it. I just went right to the auction house, got the car, put an all-wheel drive drift tune on it, and I'll show that to you guys today. But if you haven't seen this car yet, let's have a nice look at it. It's got a 2.0 liter inline 4-cylinder, pushing around 92 horsepower. That's 69 kilowatts, and it is 106 foot-pounds of torque, or 144 newton meters of torque. It even says right there 2.0 liter. Alright. It's got a nice size trunk in the back. Very pretty. And in the interior, it's very pretty. It has the Triumph TR7 on the bottom there. You can see that perfectly. I have no legs. Either way, it's got a nice 5-speed manual transmission, and all kinds of knobs. And that red one or orange one in the middle, I think that's for smoking. So, yeah. It's got a top speed of, it looks like 130, 140 miles per hour, maybe, in there. 135, who knows. Either way, but yeah. So, it's a pretty car. Let's start her up. Naturally aspirated, no turbocharge or supercharger. Probably could use it. But yeah, let's take it out, take it for a drive, and see how it handles with only 92 horsepower. So, can we spin tire? Shortly. Nose dives right when you slam on those brakes. Reverse? Oh yeah, we could definitely spin some tire in the back there. So yeah, let's take it for a spin. It's a beautiful evening, unless the sun's coming up or the sun's going down. I'm not sure. I am floored. I am floored right now, and giving her all she's got. Whoa. Slow her down here. The handle's pretty darn good for being stock. Oh, I am going downhill too. It wants to drift a little bit, but it corrects itself pretty quickly. Stop, look, nothing, good. Is that how you drive? Let's see how 92 horsepower, 69 kilowatts can get up a hill. Oh, we're struggling to turn there. Second gear. Turns very good at 42 miles per hour. Slam on those brakes a little bit there.
You have arrived at your destination.
A smooth car on about 50 miles an hour uphill, floored to the max, was not really a speed demon of a car. And it's a slow and steady sports car. And we passed the Ford.
You have arrived at your destination.
We're going to make a right here, go back to the garage. And there's your test drive. So, quite a cruiser. Definitely not fast. The specs on this thing are just like in real life. 92 horsepower, 106 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 2,249 pounds. It's got 55 front. And 45 rear. Yeah, I have all the specs in front of me. So yeah. So let's get right into it and show you my tune for this thing. So as you can tell, the horsepower goes to a complete jump to 761 horsepower, and from 106 to 551 foot-pounds of torque. It also shaves off around 200 pounds, and yeah, it goes to an A class. So, and it says second, third, easy all-wheel drive drifter. And let's get that in there, and then I'll show you guys the a clip of what I could do with the car, and then I'll show you the tune. And if you want the share code, I'll show you the share code first. So if you have problems trying to find me, make sure that's any. Go down to creator. Okay, wait for the thing to pop up. Then you just want to type in King POSH. And this is just how you find me for tunes. And you go right down there, search. There I am. That's a way to find me. There is the share code. Okay, cool. So let's get to that video of what this car is capable of. And it's not bad with the 761 horsepower. It really isn't. As you can tell, I've been tuning a lot of cars and been asked to tune a couple cars, so a lot of videos to show. But yeah, so this one is here, and yeah. I was able to pull just a hair over 50,000 points with this car, and then I gave it a nice paint job, cleaned it up, and now it looks good. And it looks a little weird. I have the front end high and the back end low, but and I worked on my suspension because I tried to have the car completely low, slammed to the ground, and I could hit like 46, 47 max on the turn. And once I started playing around with it, I learned that if you take the rear end and drop it, and take the front end and raise it, you can get 50,000 points. You get more points this way. So yeah, it's a little funky, but it works. So let's get into what I've done to this car, and then I'll show you the tune. So we got the 3.2 liter inline 6 versus the inline 4. So we gained a couple cylinders. And then you also have this one. So this one has more cylinders. That must mean it's better, right? Right. Made it all-wheel drive. We gave it a single turbo. There's no body kits for this. This is what they look like. Alright, now I took off the, I removed the wing, but it's not a wing. I removed the luggage carrier, and that saved me some weight. See, there's 60 pounds there. I saved 4 pounds by taking the luggage carrier off. We got a stock tire compound. 185s in the front and 185s in the rear. We're rocking the TC 105Ns. This is what the stock rims look like. We got 13s in the front and 13s in the back, all to save weight. We got the upgraded track width in the front and upgraded in the rear. And also another thing, when I had the car completely lowered, you could see the front tires through the body molding, and I didn't like that. You got a race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, and a race differential. This thing's pretty much fully upgraded. It has to be, just to bring it up to a 783. Race brakes, rear springs and dampeners. Anti-roll bars for the front and in the rear. No roll cage to save weight. This is what a roll cage on there would look like. It looks actually pretty good in there. Alright, and as light as possible. We're saving almost 300 pounds. You got a race intake. Everything here is downright just race. Alright. And there you have it, all race. So let's go right to the tune. Now you got a 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds, a 0 to 100 in 6.9. Top speed is failed, everything's failed except the lateral G's. And it's got plenty of, power to drift with ease. It doesn't go very fast, but it's pretty good for what it is. It's got a super straight setup on here, so you can drive it as a straight line from place to place, from drift zone to drift zone. You got anti-roll bars here. I made it simple, 10 and 20 in the rear, a little stiffer in the rear. Springs, I put them all the way down to soft, and then they zero out the numbers, and that's what I came up with, and this works pretty darn well. And like I said, the front is 7.4 inches off the ground, and the back is 2.8 inches off the ground. It works, I'm telling you. Alright, dampening is on the soft side to maximize all those points, soak them in. Alright, you got aero. There is no aero to worry about. Braking, I touched up the brakes on this. The stock brakes were just too weak, so this is a huge improvement. I mean, you can do 360s with this car. The brakes work perfect for that. And then my differential, I have 84% of the power going to the light rear end of this car, and it, as you can tell, it does great. So yeah, definitely recommend trying this car. Get it from the auction house, get it from the Super 7. Either way you get it, definitely pick up my tune and see what it does for you, and hopefully you like it. So yeah, and that's about it. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this amazing Triumph. I know I did. This TR7 is absolutely a blast to drive. It's definitely a great cruiser, and it's nice. It's a nice convertible top. It's got a manual transmission. It's great unless it rains. Other than that, very stylish. I love the design of this car. It looks very sporty. Wish it had a little bit more power out of the get-go, but 92 horsepower, open top. What else could you ever want? Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Stay sideways, my friends. Peace out.